So in the previous class we have discussed some of the problems on state variables. The differential equation will be given, then you have to calculate what is a, b and c. That is nothing but x dot is equal to ax plus bu, y will be equal to cx plus du, a, b, c and d you will be calculating in the matrix form. Another important concept in state space variable is controllability and observability. Let us see what is controllability. The name itself indicates the ability to control the outputs over a period of given time from one state to other state. That is nothing but controllability. The definition will be, it is defined as, it is possible to transfer the system from any initial state, that is x naught of t, to any desired state x of t in specified finite time by a control vector u of t. So you have to see from initial state to any other state, you have to control the system, whether it is going in a desired fashion, whether there is any abundant change in the output during the travel. These things are nothing but controllability. Another one is observability. Whenever controllability word comes into the picture, it is applicable for states. Observability will be applicable for output. Observing means you are seeing what exactly is the output. You are observing, you are visualizing the output, you are measuring the output. So observability is again the same thing. It is possible to transfer the system from every state V naught can be completely observed or identified by measurements of the output of the system y of t over finite interval. So these are the definitions for observability and controllability. Whenever you say observability, you will be measuring the output. Whenever you say controllability, you are controlling the states from initial to final. So in order to check the controllability and observability, there are several tests. So tests for controllability and observability. So generally it is called as Kalman-Gilbert test. So first test is Gilbert test. Comparatively, Gilbert test is somewhat lengthy. But again, Gilbert test will be saying the necessary condition for controllability if it is a controllability, the Gilbert test will be saying the B row elements must be non-zero. That means the vector B should be a non-zero element. That means vector B should not be a zero element. What is vector B? Vector B is nothing but M inverse B, where M is nothing but Vander's Munde matrix. Based on the Vander's Munde matrix, a vector will be generated. That vector is nothing but completely controllable for Gilbert test if and only if there should be not any zero elements. Vander's Munde matrix will be given by 1, 1, 1, lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3, lambda 1 square, lambda 2 square, lambda 3 square. This is a Vander's Munde matrix. So the Gilbert test is based on this matrix. You have to perform whenever the matrix A, B, C are given. You have to find out lambda value by using A minus lambda I determinant equal to 0. From this, find out what is lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3. After finding out this Vander's Munde matrix, then find out the vector B. This vector B is one of the matrix which will be telling whether the system is controllable or not. So, if B contains any zero elements, it is not controllable. The matrix of B should be all the elements must be non-zero. It can be a negative, but it should be a non-zero. Similarly, test for observability. Here also I will be making a matrix, that is a matrix C, using Y is equal to Cm into V. Here V is a vector. The elements along the vectors should not be equal to 0 here. So this Cm I will be taking it as C. So that matrix should not be equal to 0. So this is about test for observability, and these tests you will be knowing easily if we solve a problem. Next, another test is Kalman test. Kalman test for controllability. Kalman test for controllability is, we will be defining a matrix, that is here controllable matrix QC, and that matrix will be, initially it is B, AB, A square B, etc. This is a matrix, it will go. So it is something like A0, A1, A2, like that. This is a matrix, and this matrix, the rank of this matrix must be equal to order. The necessary condition for Kalman test in order to make completely controllable, if and only if the matrix QC, controllable matrix rank, must be equal to order. Again, you will be knowing these things if we solve the problem. For observability, the observable matrix Q0 will be, whenever we say controllability, we will take matrix B into consideration because that is corresponding to a state vector x is equal to Ax plus B. We will take this whenever it is a controllable. If it is observable, we need to see the output Cx plus du. When we say it is controllable, we will consider state equation. When we say observable, we will consider the output equation. Similarly, here we will be taking output equation. So it is C transpose A transpose into C transpose A transpose whole square into C transpose and so on. This is a equation. This is a equation to find out matrix of observable. So when we say the rank of observable matrix will be equal to order, then we say the system is completely observable. This is completely controllable and this is completely observable. If it is not equal to order, then it is not completely observable. So that is the output we will draw. Let us solve the first problem in order to understand the Kalman and Gilbert test. Before that, I need to know what are the matrices given. So this is x dot is equal to ax plus bu form. So what is the A? A is 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, minus 2, minus 3. This is a matrix A. And what is a matrix B? 0, 0, 1. First you have to extract these data. Then y is equal to 3, 4, 1. So 3 matrices are given. We have calculated all the 3 matrices. Before going to Gilbert test, first I will write Gilbert test. I will be solving both the methods for this problem. Gilbert test. In the Gilbert test, what we need is we need Wanders-Munday matrix. Wanders-Munday matrix is nothing but it is M which is equal to 1, 1, 1, lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3, lambda 1 square, lambda 2 square, lambda 3 square. This is called as Wanders-Munday matrix. In order to find out lambda 1, lambda 2, and lambda 3, I will be using a condition A minus lambda I determinant will be equal to 0. So this is A minus lambda I. I is identity matrix, lambda 0, 0, 0, lambda 0, 0, 0, lambda. That is the thing what we will get. Directly I will write 0 minus lambda 1, 0, 0, minus lambda again 1, then 0, minus 2, minus 3, minus lambda. This determinant will be equal to 0. And what is the determinant value here? And minus lambda into minus 3 minus lambda. So minus into minus plus 2 plus minus 1 into 0 is 0 plus 0 into anything. Since there is a 0 here, 0 into anything will be equal to 0. So minus lambda plus 3 lambda plus lambda square plus 2 equal to 0. I will be simplifying this. Minus lambda cube minus 3 lambda square minus 2 lambda equal to 0. If you solve this in calculator, you will get the roots. Lambda 1 is equal to 0, lambda 2 is equal to minus 2, and lambda 3 is equal to minus 1. These are the 3 values what you will get after solving this equation. Let us substitute the values of lambda. So m will be equal to 1, 1, 1. What is lambda 1? Lambda 1 is 0, lambda 2 is minus 2, lambda 3 is minus 1. Lambda 1 square, 0 square is 0, minus 2 whole square is 4, 1 square is 1, minus 1 square is 1. This is the Wanders-Munday matrix. What I need to calculate is, first I will be calculating the test for controllability. So under the Gilbert test, I am looking the controllability condition. What is the formula? B vector will be equal to M inverse into B. So what is M inverse? So this is a matrix M. You need to find out the inverse of the matrix. If you find out the inverse of the matrix, you will get 1, 1.5, 0.5, 0, 0.5, 0.5, 0, minus 2, minus 1. So this is the thing what you will be finding out, and multiply by matrix B. What is matrix B? 0, 0, 1. If you multiply these two, what happens? 1 into 0 is 0, 1.5 into 0 is 0. You will get 0.5 here, here also 0.5, 0, 0, and here minus 1. So this is the B matrix which is having a non-zero element here. So that means since B having non-zero elements, the system is completely controllable. So this is a conclusion we will draw from this equation. Next, second thing, observability. For observability, we will be calculating the matrix C. So I won't say matrix C, it is Y is equal to Cm into V. What is C? 3, 4, 1 into M. M is 1, 1, 1, 0, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 4, 1 into V1, V2, V3. So since it is 3 cross 3, you will get 3 variables here. So if you multiply this, what happens? The matrix finally what you will be getting is, no, you have to multiply like this, 3 into 1, 3, 4 into 0, 1 into 0. You will get 3 here, again 3 minus 4 minus 8. So you will be getting minus 1, and this is 3 minus 4 minus 1, it is 0 into V1, V2, V3. This is Y, and this is matrix C. Just for understanding sake, I have written like that. So here, since V3 state is 0, that means this state 3 into V1 minus V2 plus 0 into V3, that is the representation. Here one of the state is 0. Since V3 is 0, then it is not completely observable. That is the conclusion we will draw. This is Gilbert test. Next, let us do second test, that is Kalman's test. Again, in the Kalman's test for controllability. Whenever we say Kalman test for controllability, we have to define the controllability matrix, which is QC, which will be equal to B, AB, A square B. So I will write the matrix B. Matrix B is 0, 0, 1. Then I need to write matrix A into B. So I need to multiply A and B. If I multiply those two, then I will get 0, 1 and minus 3. 0, 1 and minus 3. Then I have to get again A square B. To get A square B, AB multiplied by A. Then you will get A square B, that is 1 minus 3, 7. This is the matrix QC. And find out what is the rank of the matrix. What is rank of the matrix? Before going to that, what you can do is, you can just calculate what is the order of matrix. Here, the order is 3 cross 3. Find out the rank of the matrix. Here, the rank of the matrix, you need to calculate if the rank of the matrix is equal to order. So in this case, the rank will be equal to order. Hence, the system is completely controllable. Why rank is equal to order here? Simply, you find out what is the determinant of QC. Here, determinant of QC, if you find out which is equal to -1, which is not equal to 0. Since determinant value is not equal to 0, it is non-singular matrix. For non-singular matrix, the order will be equal to the rank of the matrix. If it is a singular, then the order will be reduced. If it is a singular matrix, then rank is not equal to order. Like this, you check the system is controllable if rank is equal to order. If the system is not controllable, meaning that rank is not equal to order. Next, second one, observability. Again, find out observability matrix. Observability matrix will be C transpose A transpose into C transpose A transpose whole square into C transpose. Find out the value of C transpose. Here 3, 4, 1. It is in the row form. I will write in column form 3, 4, 1. Again A transpose into C transpose. A transpose, you reverse this, multiply with C transpose, you will get 0, 1, 1. Then again A transpose whole square into C transpose, it will be 0, -2, -2. Again, you have to find out what is the rank of the matrix. First, I will calculate the determinant of Q naught. The determinant of Q naught will be is equal to 3 into -2 plus 2, 0, then 0, 0. The determinant is equal to 0, because of which, therefore, this rank is not equal to order. Thus, the system is not observable, not completely observable. The system is not completely observable. Whenever in the exam, if they ask the question like this, then don't do Gilbert test. The easiest way is Kalman's test. This is very easy step to calculate. Let us solve one more problem to understand controllability and observability tests. Again the same thing. Here they have given two state equations. You have to first find out A, B and C. First I will write what is the matrix A, 1, 1, -2, -1. So this is in the form of x dot is equal to Ax plus Bu. So this is A and this is B. B is 0, 1 and what is C? 1, 0. The first thing is a Gilbert test. In the Gilbert test, first I need to obtain Wanders-Monde matrix. Let us calculate the determinant value first, eigenvalue. A minus lambda I will be equal to 0. What is A? 1, 1, -2, -1. This is A minus lambda I. So 1, 0, 1, 0, it is a unit matrix multiplied by lambda. It is again a scalar matrix with lambda as a principal diagonal element, will be equal to 0. What is this? 1 minus lambda, 1 minus lambda, 1 minus 0 is 1, -2 minus 0 is 2, -1 minus lambda. This determinant will be equal to 0. Find out the determinant. 1 minus lambda into -1 minus lambda minus into minus plus 2 equal to 0. Multiply this, 1 into -1, -1 minus lambda, so plus lambda minus lambda square plus lambda square plus 2 equal to 0. So again plus lambda minus lambda will cancels, 2 minus 1 is 1, lambda square minus 1 equal to 0, lambda is equal to plus or minus 1. Again here always you will be committing the mistake while doing substitution. 2 minus 1, it is plus 1, and the lambda will be equal to plus or minus square root of minus 1. What is square root of minus 1? Lambda is equal to plus or minus I. Again, Manders-Monday matrix, there are two values. Lambda 1 is equal to plus I, lambda 2 is equal to minus I. I will be writing my Manders-Monday matrix. So, Manders-Monday matrix M. M is, it is for 2 cross 2, first 1 1, then lambda 1 and lambda 2. No lambda 1 square and no lambda 2 square here. Again, it depends upon the order of the matrix. So 1 1, lambda 1 is I, lambda 2 is minus I. This is M. After calculating this, test for the check. First, I will be checking controllability. What is the condition for controllability? Vector B should be M inverse into B. I will be finding out what is the inverse of this matrix. If I find M inverse, it is adjoint of M divided by determinant of M. So the determinant of this is minus I, minus 2I is the determinant for this matrix. So if I find out adjoint M, I need to find out the cofactor matrix. Directly I have a method to find out an inverse. So exchange the principal diagonal elements. M inverse will be equal to minus I into 1. Then multiply the sign for secondary diagonal elements, minus 1 and minus I. So this is M inverse for this given matrix. After finding this, substitute the value of M inverse. M inverse is nothing but minus I minus 1 minus I plus 1 into B. What is B? B is 0 and 1. So I into 0 is 0, minus 1 into 1 is minus 1. Again I into 0 is 0, 1 into 1 is 1. So 1 and minus 1, which is a non-zero element. Since vector B contain non-zero elements, the system is completely controllable. This is a conclusion what we will draw using Gilbert's test. Second condition is observability. Observability, we will be calculating what is a vector C. Vector C is nothing but C into M. So y is equal to CMV, we will call it as. What is this C? C is 1, 0, and what is this M? Manders-Monday matrix 1, 1, I minus I. So calculate what are the elements here. So 1 into 1, 1, 0 into I is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1. Again 1 into 1, 1 plus 0 into minus I, minus 0. So 1, 1. So again C is having a non-zero element. Since C has non-zero element, the system is completely observable. That is the conclusion we will be drawing by looking into B and C. This is about Gilbert's test. Let us do Kalman's test. Kalman's test, you have to calculate the composite matrix for controllability. So that is nothing but QC will be equal to B AB A square B. Since it is a 2 cross 2 matrix, finding A square B is easy. If you consider that also, that will be wrong. Because if it is a 2 cross 2 matrix, you have to consider only 2 elements. If here calculating A square B is easy, but don't consider A square B here because it is having only 2 states. That is the meaning of this. What is B here? B is 0, 1. What is A into B? Calculate A into B. If you calculate AB, 1, 1, minus 2, minus 1, 0 and 1. So 1 into 0 plus 1 into 1. It is 1. Next minus 2 into 0, 0, minus 1. So 1 minus 1. This is the matrix of QC, composite matrix for controllability. What we have to determine here is, first we have to determine what is the rank of the matrix. Before that, I will be calculating the determinant of QC. The determinant of QC will be equal to 0 minus 1 which is not equal to 0. Since the value of determinant is not equal to 0, it is non-singular matrix. Since it is a non-singular matrix, therefore the controllability composite matrix rank will be equal to order, that will be equal to 2. Since Q suffix C of rank will be equal to order, the system is completely controllable. Next, again, let us see, this is a test for controllability. Next, second, we will be doing test for observability. Again, I need to find out a composite matrix for observability. It is Q naught, which is given by C transpose, A transpose, C transpose. What is C transpose? 1, 0 given in the row form, write it in the column wise. And what is A transpose into C transpose? If I calculate A transpose will be 1 minus 2, 1 minus 1. Change the rows into columns and columns into rows. Find out what is A transpose into C transpose. C transpose is 1, 0. So 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 0 is 2, it is 1. Again 1 into 1 is 1. So this is 1, 1. This is a composite matrix for observability. I need to check what is the order of the system, find out determinant of Q naught. The determinant of Q naught is 1 minus 0. This is 1, which is not equal to 0. Again, it is a non-singular matrix. Therefore, Q naught of rank will be equal to order. Thus, the system is completely observable. This we can write it like this also, y is equal to CMV. One of the states V1, V2 states we will be knowing. So with this we have completed the tests of observability and tests for controllability, which is a Kalman test and Gilbert test. So with this we have completed module 5. In the module 5 we started with system compensation, series, parallel, and types of system compensators. They are nothing but networks. It can be a mechanical or it can be electrical, lag network, lead network, lag composition, lead composition, and combination lag lead compensation. After that, we started with a new topic. It is a modern control engineering theory, state space variable, state variable characteristics of linear systems. So this is very applicable for multiple inputs and multiple output system, and this method is very easy to calculate for time variant as well as time invariant system, and this is the best approach. Here we started with some of the definitions like state, state variables, state trajectory, state space, and state space model. So x dot is equal to ax plus bu, y is equal to cx plus d, and we derived a transfer function using state and output equation. After deriving that, we got an expression of transfer function. Then we solved some of the problems, how to convert differential equation to a state variables. We find out what is a matrix A, B, C in the previous sessions. Then after that, important characteristics is in a control engineering, we need to control the states, initial state to final state, how to control it. That is nothing but controllability. Also, we need to observe the output carefully. That is nothing but observability. Today, we started with controllability and observability definitions. Along with, we need to test for controllability and observability. One of the test is Kalman and Gilbert test. Two tests we have seen. In the Gilbert test, we have to find out Wanders-Monday matrix. Gilbert's test for controllability is vector B should be a non-zero element here. This is a non-zero elements. If it is having a non-zero elements, the system is said to be completely controllable. It can have negative, but it should not be zero. Similarly, for observability, the vector C should be a non-zero element. If it is having a non-zero, then we will say the system is completely observable. If one of the elements in vector C is zero, it is said to be, it is not completely observable. Next, Kalman's test. Kalman's test, we have to obtain a composite matrix for controllability, which is QC. And that is calculated like B, AB, A square B, A cube B, like that it will go, since the order is to stop up to 2. Then find out what is QC matrix. After finding out, find out the rank of composite matrix. If the rank of the matrix is equal to order of the matrix, then the system is completely controllable. In order to calculate the rank of the matrix, first you find out what is the determinant. If determinant is equal to 0, it will be a singular matrix. If it is a singular of matrix, the rank of matrix is not equal to order of matrix. For non-singular matrix, the rank of the matrix will be equal to order of the matrix. Then observability, again we made a composite matrix for observability, which is Q naught. These are the matrix elements, C transpose, A transpose into C transpose, like that it will go, A transpose square, C transpose, like that. Find out the composite matrix for observability. Then again you have to find out what is the rank. If the rank of the composite matrix for observability will be equal to order, then the system is said to be completely observable. Again you have to find out what is the determinant. If this is a singular matrix, then rank is not equal to order. If it is a non-singular matrix, that means determinant is not equal to 0. This is non-singular, then rank is equal to order. The system is completely observable. In the exam, you need not write non-singular or singular. Just you find out determinant. If determinant is not equal to 0, write this directly. These are the simplified steps what we have taken. If rank is not equal to order, the system is not completely observable. So this is about module 5. Thank you.